I feel like I have to like do it like ASMR style because I have someone sleeping here. I cannot speak too loudly.
It's not a problem when you have a
I have a very disgruntled.
I think okay, anyway, today
We're doing the black and white video, huh?
black and
Michael
white video.
black.
Anyway, today we are sharing more cat stories with all the cat owners that I know. Not all, but some of the cat owners that I know, with Fiona and Cheryl. So we will start with the, this is what will happen, right? We will introduce everybody's cats. We will give you some Maya and Mira updates because they're growing up and they're becoming very playful, naughty. Rebellious because they're in their teenage phase. And then Fiona has some energy healing story with Greya that she wants to share. And then later we will have Amelia on to come in and talk more about like energy healing and the cat's energetic progression. So if you have any questions, you can ask. Okay. Apparently she's unaffected by my loud voice, so I think that's great. Okay, let's see. Okay, let me share screen. Okay, maybe me and Lynn can go through a little bit of cat updates with Maya and Mira first. And let's play a game, okay? This game is called What Animal Is This?
Oh,
Is it an otter? Is it a
giraffe.
seal? Is it a giraffe?
It's a crocodile.
It's a furry crocodile.
It's a furry
But
crocodile.
this is one of Maya's very weird sleeping position. A part of me thought that she was like praying to God or something like that, you know, in her sleep. Like, I receive. And they are training their cat hunting skills. This is Mira. I don't know if you can see the video. A very dramatic slow-mo of her catching a mouse.
It's like all the slow motion effects, right, for all our phones are meant for pets.
And then this is them trying out some cat grass. This is Mira. She likes to drink from our cup. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, I went to take chocolate, right? And then when I turn back, I hear like lapping sounds and I'm like, oh my god, she's attacked my cup. Got their own water bowl, don't want to drink.
And then this is Mira. She loves the laptop. She sits on it even though the entire table is empty. She just likes sitting on it. And then she falls asleep on Ling's pajamas. And then this is our prize Olympian
Oh my god.
learning to climb the curtain.
We have this joke, right, that when she climbs the curtains, you can sort of see where the thread unravels. So, you know, like how children, they have like little markings on like how tall they've grown. So like 0.8 meters, 0.9. For us, we have kittens who tell us how far they can climb, how high they can climb.
And then this is both their sleeping position on a daily basis. One is obnoxious and the other one is like a lady. Look, this is not cat. This is mermaid. I think from the last stream, you can see that like, especially for Maya, she has like really like grown and her eyes are like in a way changed as well. Her 眼神, you know.
She's growing to a teenager.
This is our current project that is still ongoing whenever we have time. It's a catio. It's a huge mess right now. But, you know, in every stage, you must let the cat test to see where the loopholes are. So we decided to let them test under supervision. And I don't know why, but Mira looks a bit like an amma in this photo, but it's okay. We still love her.
I think because she's dying, so to speak, right? Like she actually ages faster. She looks like she could have wrinkles already.
Oh. And she left her paw out as usual.
That's so cute.
We were very lucky. We received a cat hammock from a friend as well as some cat treats. So Maya has this extra hammock that I actually hang outside right now. So yeah, this is their so-called physical update. Yeah, it's like how they are doing now and stuff. Okay, next we will go on to Fiona. Fiona, come tell me how you adopted Greer. I have a photo of I think Greer being very young. Let me show you this. Is it this?
Yeah, that's her.
Oh my god, so cute.
Is she this one?
Yeah, she's that one.
Oh.
I don't know
So-
why whenever I look at her, she always stare back at me. And then she
Oh.
always does that. So whenever I take photo of her, then she'll stare back. Then when I want to click on the camera, right, then she'll like turn away. Sounds familiar, I guess.
Camera
I don't know
shy.
sounds like who. I don't know sounds like who.
I also don't know.
How did you
So yeah.
like adopt her? Like how did it happen?
Actually, as for some of us, for some of you who are listening in, I have moved out from my own house. So when I want to move out, the first thing that I wanted to get was a cat, and I've been loving cats for like don't know how long, and I always wanted one. And then it was so random that I just decided to text my friend and ask her, "Hey, got any cats for adoption? I don't mind adult cats either lah." And then she just randomly tell me, okay, I have one, I've got one rescuer found a box of kittens. I'm like, a box of kittens? I said, okay. Okay, but before I could meet all of them, she was telling me, just adopt the grey one. So I'm like, oh, okay. I haven't even seen how the grey one looks like. So then there were pictures, and then I said, okay, I need to find a connection. But when I look at the litter, right, I actually like the most awkward looking one and the most like oddball, not pretty at all. Then like, okay, I would like the one that these people adopt one. Then when I went to meet the kittens, they were all so cute. They were mewing in high pitched voice, and then the mother was there, which was very lucky. So end up like I brought my friend with me, and then my friend adopted the one that I wanted adopted, and then okay lord, I just follow with what everybody telling me. So just adopt the grey one. Okay, just adopt the grey one.
Not say you own self shoot own self.
Yeah, then I got her immediately when I got my place. So it was very new space for both of us. But it took me a while to really get close to her lah, because she's very aloof and like she has her own thing that she wants to do, and she just kept a distance away from me. Then it took me a while, like inching, like slowly creeping my way. And then I'm my first time cat owner, so I don't really know how. Like I always like go at void decks and go and feed cats and like go and play with cats at the void deck. My cat therapy is at the void deck, but I never really owned one. So yeah, it was quite an experience because having to know her, learn her, I watch all the like whatever cat video. I think I've seen it all. That could be like a million videos.
Jackson Galaxy.
Yeah, and Cat Daddy and
Cat Daddy.
Yeah, so the whole tricks about like meeting them, getting their spectacle off, and then letting them smell. So I let her smell everything. But we've been through a lot. So for her growing up with me was quite a journey, because I'm like, okay, cannot do this, not safe, don't do this, don't do that. Then now I'm like in with her for about 2.5 years already. I'm like, yeah, whatever you want to do lah. I don't care. Just go ahead and do lah. You want to go outside, go lah. You just come back can already.
Sounds like a proper mom, In the first few years, it's like, don't, no, cannot. Then after that, whatever lah, you're like the kids like that. Fun lah,
It does feel like she's a teenager now, because it's like she goes out whenever she wants, and then when she come home, I'm like, oh, you're home. Don't treat this like a hotel can already.
Oh my god, exactly like a mother.
That's what my mother used to tell me.
Oh my god.
All our mother projections.
We reached the maternal age already.
I love this photo because Noor just looks like he's not willing to take a photo, but he was forced to. This is Greer. She's actually quite chunky, right? She's like quite big size. Yeah, this is like more photos of her. I also realized that she really loves to eat Thai, like you.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah.
And she likes to eat bao. I also don't know how come.
Like
you
you?
like bao?
Yeah, I like
Fiona loves pao.
It was very funny because I was eating my Thai, right? Or I have plants at home. Then she just attacks the plant. Like, I have no idea why she keeps attacking the plant. Like, she has to bite on them. So I put a snake plant at home, and she likes the crack 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 sound of the plant.
My heart breaks.
Oh.
Snake
And-
plant, the crack crack means die already.
Yeah, died. It died. But it had died a slow death. Then I was eating pao one day. She suddenly got so worked up. She was just next to me, right? Then she like smell. Then she like, huh? What food? Then I gave her. I said, okay, lor, you want to try lah? Like, give you. Then she eats it. I'm like, okay.
She like the bread or the inside?
The pao skin.
Oh, I also like the pao skin. Can feed me next time.
Then who eat the pao filling? You tell me.
You lah.
Oh, you eat. You got a lot of feeling.
You since you got so much feelings.
Literally got a lot of feelings.
Okay, so this is Greya. There'll be more like about her energy healing and stuff. But we want to introduce Cheryl's cat. Jeng jeng jeng. Cheryl, are you ready? This is Cheryl's cat.
Okay, just the 2 feet.
You know, like OnlyFans, you must give a bit.
Big
Then
review.
you must then pay more already. Then you can see the whole body. Like that. Then
Cheryl
it's
got
very
paid
good.
Seduction.
There's a paywall about
cat,
$50.
What can we say?
Her leg, right? It's like from her ankle to her foot, it's all just tubular one. She has no like distinct foot.
No
Oh, yeah.
ankles.
Oh, she's just
It-
like one lump like that. So I think it's very
Basically-
good.
Basically, chops lah, is it?
Not chubs lah. She's just got small feet and very puffy ankles from her fur.
Oh,
Oh.
they're called cankles.
Not kangaroo.
Okay.
Does it
No.
run in the family?
No.
Oh.
I mean her family.
Notice her
Ah.
foot, right? Okay, notice her foot, right? So those were the things I was drawn to about her first, because her feet look like little paws.
So cute.
Wavy, are your feet like little paws?
Got feeling on.
Different kind of attraction, I must say. I don't think she was drawn to me because of my power feet.
By the way, this is the only photo I have of Moxie. No, I'm
Yeah.
just kidding. There's more.
Woman of mystery.
Would you like to? Okay. Also, before you share your adoption story, I would like to tell you this is how I feel every morning as well.
Aww. Why so sad?
What is the world? Why do I need to wake up?
What was this? What was this about?
No, she just woke up, right? Then she's just sitting under the table feeling all blah and everything.
Aww.
And okay, because she's deaf, right? So she can't hear. So every time she wakes up, it's always like a sudden waking up, So her face always looks like that. Her fur is sticking out in all directions,
Weird question, but how do you know that a cat is deaf?
Because cats normally when there's thunder, fighter jet or whatever, you can hear their ears twitch, they'll move and see, right? This fella, nothing at all.
Or even
So
if
does-
like that, they turn around, right? Like
Yeah.
started by sound zero,
Yeah,
nothing
nothing.
from her.
None whatsoever.
Then how do you? But does her ears still twitch, or is it just there?
Her ears
Okay.
still twitch. So it's like, I think when there's really loud noises, we ever saw before, like there were fighter jets or something, you can see her ear twitch a bit, but she didn't really have a big reaction. So I guess to her, the sound is very muted.
Oh, so that means she's maybe partially deaf, like mostly deaf or something lah.
Mostly, I would say mostly deaf lah.
Maybe
Okay.
she can feel the vibrations.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe. And what
Not
I
selective.
understand.
Not selective hearing lah.
No lah. No lah. Unfortunately,
That-
it's not.
That one not her, that one is me. That one I understand. I understand she has other health conditions as well.
Yeah. So okay, so the deafness thing apparently, so we really went to research and she realized that most of the white cats with blue eyes, right, 80% of them tend to be genetically deaf.
Oh,
Yeah. So she happens to be one of them, lor. So okay, other health conditions, when we adopted her, she had a massive hernia all down the right side of her body. So she, like maybe a month back, went for operation to get it removed. It was really huge. The scar was really long. So you see some of the pictures, you can see this one also. The right side of her body, her leg, there's a tub of fur, then above is like all flat, right? That's because the vet had to shave her to operate.
Oh, yeah,
More
she
hearing from here.
here, right?
Yeah.
And like, why did you decide to adopt her? I mean, like because she has so like many like health conditions. You know, like sometimes people will be thinking like, "Ah, yeah, you want to get the healthy, fun kitten cat or whatever." Yeah.
She's blue eyes, white, and also deaf.
I think
Partially deaf.
because from the start, Vivi and I, we knew we were going to adopt a cat anyway. And in fact, she wasn't even in the profile of cats we wanted in terms of her looks. She looks very glam, right? We
Yeah.
wanted a scruffy little thing that nobody wanted. Then we will bring it in, because we don't mind. So the whole point was to take in cats who have problems so that people don't want that they abandoned.
Oh,
Since she kind of landed in our plate, like really just paid. So what happened was this cat was kind of recommended to us by Brenda, who was working with Cat Welfare Society at the time.
Mm.
So then this cat kind of like, they went to rescue her from ABS, and then Tanuga, the president of the CWS, actually asked Brenda whether she knows anyone who wants a cat. So Brenda always nominates us when she hears that, right? But so far we've been rejecting because our house wasn't ready yet.
Mm.
So then when she asked, then we said, okay, our house will be ready in only about a month. Can the fosterer tahan until then and all? They say, yeah, sure, can. So like that, that's how we ended up with her.
mm,
Mm.
Yeah.
oh,
Also, I asked this earlier, but I wanted to like tell the audience like how much is fur, how much is flesh.
She's
Because she's so fluffy.
She's approximately 50% fur and 50% cat.
So
oh my
she's
God.
actually not so big lah. She's
Really cat. Like her body is actually really small. When she curls up, she's very small. It's just her fur is very poofy.
mm,
Yeah.
She's like on a
Mac,
cloud.
A little bit.
Mac Tan says, "Is this my niece? Can't wait to meet her." Is this?
Oh, that's my sis. Hi, JJ. Hi.
Oh, I also would like to like meet her one day.
My sister,
Aw.
my cat.
Me too, me too.
Both is okay. Since your sister is watching, you must be polite. And
Just run in your family.
Hairiness run in your family. Really?
That's right.
Hairiness.
Oh yeah, Max says hairiness runs in our family.
Not so much hairiness, more the volume of the hair that we have.
Oh.
50% hair, 50% Cheryl.
This hair is concerned, this hair does not hold back, man. Or go home.
How old is she actually, roughly?
So the vet estimated like 3 to 4 years old, but because she's still very playful, so the dog was saying that she's likely like maybe 2 or so. So the range is between 2 to 4 years old.
Yeah.
But my range is about 24 to 30 years.
Okay, it's not about
30.
you.
Wow, I also want that range there. Wow, that would be so nice. Can you imagine doctor tell you, oh, your age range is 21 to 24.
No, if the doctor
I see
tells you
she will
your
be-
mental range is about 20 to 24. So she's still quite like playful lah.
Yeah, she's playful.
I see that a lot of cats like cardboard boxes.
Yeah, oh my God.
She whatever new thing we bring into the house or that she has not explored, the moment she sees us going towards it, she will stalk us and then she'll be like, wow, very kipo, because apparently according to her, she owns everything. So yeah, like that lah.
The amount of fur, I believe she owns everything. She can use it as a currency already.
Yeah.
She rich.
Yeah, she rich.
Yeah, she rich.
This is how I know cats are comfortable in your home is when they flip their belly up and they like lay on you. And also, Cheryl, this photo is extremely inappropriate.
Yeah.
I don't know what she was doing, but
Where is that pussy? In between legs, of course.
Yeah. What is that fish doing there? Is this a toy fish that can move?
no, this one cannot move on, but you can put catnip.
Oh.
Oh. Does she like catnip? Do all your cats like catnip?
I
My
don't
cat
know
loves
about
catnip. She have
Yeah,
it
mine
2
also.
times a day.
2 times a day.
I think there's a drug issue, Fiona. You may need to be
But
like,
it's so sad that it only lasts for 10 minutes for them.
oh, is it?
Yeah,
How
it
long?
says it only lasts for 10 minutes. Eh.
Oh, okay. So this is all our cats. Plenty of fur love. now we will go and talk about Grace's energy healing. Are you ready, Fiona?
All right. Okay.
Jing, jing, jing.
Or a lot
Would
of
you like
words.
to read it out and explain to everybody? Meanwhile, we will ask you some questions because I'm very curious.
Okay. Read it out, huh?
Yeah, you can explain. Yeah.
Okay. So it's energy healing. So I reach out to Amy to do energy healing for Greya. There are many factors why I do it. So this is the report that we got. So apparently there is a heart wall. So a wall definitely got a heart definitely got a wall lah, but there is this in energy wise, it means it's like a physical barrier getting to Greya's heart. So the feeling is because she feels neglected or abandoned, therefore she's like defensive about herself. And then like she always feel like she needs to compete with attention for attention, and there is a sort of feelings of like unworthiness and undeserving. And as you can see also that mentioned in the energy healing that some of this energy were from me, from me itself. So the negative energy she absorbs. So pets, what I learned is that the pets also absorb our energies. She has a certain degree of social phobia, but I must say that a lot of things here kind of reflect about myself, because I do when I read this out also, I feel a bit nervous because like it says a lot about myself. Okay, so because I see human being, I will like take 2 steps back before I decide whether I want to go forward. So it's like cha-cha, the cha-cha. So that kind of social phobia is quite interesting, because when I actually socialize with her also, I feel that cha-cha-ness. And actually I didn't realize how sensitive she is after I do this energy healing for her, because I realized now after I do this energy healing, I become more sensitive about her energy. So whenever she have a reaction, and her reaction is always to look at me first and then look somewhere else, and then or she has that stance where you gonna shock, then you're like, whoa, what's going on? She does that in an energy of self-defense. So when I see that, and I just evaluate my surroundings and see whether what's happening, and usually it just comes from me, which I don't even know until I see her.
And actually, interestingly, this happened also because we actually got Greya to meet Mira and Maya. And Mira freaked out because her heart was, I think she's by nature a little bit more scared, and she has a health condition. But Maya was like, but what's wrong? I want to play. Then try to approach nearer. Then Greya was like, and then she got so scared. And then me and Fiona were like, I was trying to make fun of Greya very bad. I was like, they are kittens. It's okay, Greya.
Yeah, because for cats, you think that they naturally they are okay, but cats are also quite isolated themselves, like they very territorial. But I know because Greya grew up in like a litter of 5, and they were all the while like being put together until like she's like probably 8 weeks. Then I got her, so she's already quite mature already when I got her. So I thought that she would be able to mingle with other cats easily. Then I brought her to meet her sister. She totally went berserk with her sister, decided to think her sister's enemy. So I'm like, what's going on? So I didn't think much about it, and I brought like Greya to the playground to go and play, like not our playground, but a cat playground. I just wanted Greya to go out because my house is really small, so I thought I'd bring her out and then let her enjoy some outdoor space. In the end, I'm the one playing the playground, and she's not really sitting there.
For human or for cat?
It was for cats. But and then when Eileen and Lynn got like their little 2 kitties, and I thought that it would be nice to see if Greya has that natural instinct to nurture as a woman cat. But apparently she didn't, so she ended up being feisty and defensive and trying to guard her own. So that triggered me for the healing, because how can one bigger cat not be softer in front of another smaller kitten? So that was my thought. How can it be my baby? Why are you scared of a baby?
I think she's a small cat also, like she doesn't really know her size. She just
I
looks
totally
like
agree. Yeah, I totally agree. So it's like she has, I don't know what kind of energy she has, but it all what Amy has got here was a lot of small energy, like thinking that unworthy and undeserving. So like a lot of smaller energies. Yeah.
Yeah, and apparently Maya and Mira are not good for her because they themselves have trauma energies that they are still healing and going through. But I am hopeful, Fiona. We have another maybe 12, 13 years to see if they can like be friends. I think by enough energy healing, I'm sure they will be fine one day. And maybe we can slowly introduce. Maybe.
Well, I guess friends take a long time to be really good friends. So yeah, it took me
It's
like
true,
what?
Fiona.
It took me like me and you 7 years to get to know
Yes.
each other.
我们has been 慢热 for 7 years. So I can wait. We can wait 7 years for Graham.
Seriously, yes. I can totally feel that manraness.
I think Ami recommend that you work with her for 5 minutes each time, and imagine there's a pink light, and you stroke her from head to tail, and her underbelly, if she will let you, and send her love and peace. And also recommended to sign up for the 3 distant blessing. So they have this thing called distant blessings, right? Which is like 36, right? So we also sign our cat up like for it because I think for Grey it's best to do in small doses. So Fiona, how's like your experience in like doing like the daily stuff?
Yeah, so the very first time, the very moment that Amy sent me this, right, I got super excited. I was like, oh my goodness, I can do something. Like finally, like there is gonna be some major changes. Again, Amy did say small doses because I'm like, going on the extreme end. So so when I first did that, I was like, okay, pink, 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 pink. Right? I am like the kind of person that don't really like pink. So like thinking pink is quite difficult. So like I wish I got neon lights around me that I can just like stroke with the pink light in the other way.
Or you can just like change your computer screen to pink, and then you immediately like you get pink light, right?
Good idea. Yeah, but so when I first tried, the very first time I like ping 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 my head, and I go to her and I started like like stroking her. It was very interesting because I never really felt energy like that before. It was all murky and like dark and black, and I don't know how to explain. I'm somebody who's so tangible and somebody who's so logical, right? And when I feel it, I was like, ugh, why is it so weird one? Why is it like dark color and murky? And you can feel it's like sticky kind of like energy. So
Hey,
yeah.
I think this is interesting because actually she activated your spirituality in a way. Because before that you'll be like, like never mind, it is yourself lah. But for her, you actually like start to practice more of these things. Yeah.
Even like it's so 5 minutes a day, right? So the best time that I have to do with her is in the morning. So the moment I wake up, there's this whole routine that I need to go through with her. And the first thing she will do in the morning when I wake up is she'll just like walk a few steps and then be on like in front of my feet, right? And decide to like drop like palong rug me. So that's like the best moment because she's like willing, right? So I'm like, okay, pink light, come to me, then I'll do it. Yeah. But it's been amazing lah. This whole like therapy thing.
Another thing that I liked about the report in the sense that I think like everybody can sort of like learn from is that like the environments actually can easily affect a cat, right? Especially if your cat is sensitive. So there is this area where where you can keep your environment calm because she herself has social phobia, and also it can get better if she feels safer and more secure. Yeah. So
and this is what I got from you.
What you got from me?
Yeah, so Elaine was when I showed Elaine this healing, and then she was like, play the cat frequency music in like small sound, and that has really worked because whenever she gets anxious and I play it, she will immediately just calm herself down. It's quite amazing. Like I didn't even realize. So after a while, then she calm herself down, and it helps her because I'm always alone at home. Then when I leave the house, then she's alone. So I play it when I'm away, and then I come home. She doesn't react like crazy lah. Like usually when I come home, if in the past, if she will go on like people we go to Zoom, right? She Zoom herself lah, so she just Zoom everywhere kind, and then she gets very reckless because when she Zoom, she start knocking things and she gets scars sometimes from like
Oh
like
dear.
just knocking onto random things. Yeah,
Yeah.
a bit like somebody that I know lah, but yeah lah. So
You also fumble yourself. I never.
I can't help.
Cheryl say Jalat Moxie is deaf. How to hear coming music?
The energy is the vibration around.
Maybe we can ask Ermi.
No,
So,
the Tibetan music, maybe the one got high
the
frequency.
singing bowl,
Yeah,
because
the
that one
singing
got
bowl.
vibration. You just put the whole cat inside. No, that's kidding.
So actually, right, on this point, I can share something. So like because cats are so sensitive energetically, like then we start playing the music. But also sometimes when they're a little bit chaotic, right, I start to think, how am I contributing to this current state where they are running around? When I'm anxious, they're also anxious. So because they're kittens, right, and every time I open the storeroom door, they will try to go in. So the more kanchong I am, the more they pick up on my kanchong, the more they wait outside, cam, and then they zoom in. But the more I don't care about it, right, they also don't care. They're like, whatever lah, storeroom later then can go, like it's very chill. So whenever I see them like a little bit anxious, a little bit like chaotic, then I start thinking like, am I feeling fearful? Am I feeling chaotic? Am I like anxious or unsettled? So it's like, because we are humans, right, we can sort of like influence the energy around. Then there's something that I noticed for myself also, to be calm so that they also are calm. Yeah.
So I'm gonna bring Ermi in. Hey, Ermi.
Hey, Ami.
Hello. Hi.
Hi. We have some questions, but anyway, I know Fiona also got Gray's the distant
Energy
healing.
healing. And yeah, distance
So-
healing.
Yeah. Go ahead, Fiona.
What?
Oh, this is Grace's distant blessing recently. Yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, what Ermi did was she cleared the energies around Gray's heart that's blocking her from opening up to relationships around her and infused positive protection energies to help her feel safe. This part is very cool. Connected her with her guides and also Fiona's guides. So not just her own like guides, to help her feel that she is protected and it's alright to be sensitive. I have a question here, but wait, never mind. Send new moon blessings to help her believe that she is stronger than she thinks. So for Gray or Fiona, oh never mind. And to acknowledge her own strength. So I have a question. If you need to help her feel that she's protected and it's alright to be sensitive, does Greya actually mind that she's a bit sensitive?
So unlike humans who like to overthink about things like this, okay, generally animals don't really think like, am I too sensitive or not? They just like are or are not. Okay. So they will react to, let's say, people's energies in the environment. They'll be more jumpy, and it's easier to sort of like trigger them. Even like loud noises and all can sometimes be like disturbing like for them. Yeah. So I don't think it's a question of whether she minds or she doesn't mind, but I think it makes her uncomfortable. The fact that she is sensitive, sensitive, makes her sort of like uncomfortable, and she might have a resistance to it. Yeah. So that can't answer like your question. But what we're trying to, like, when I say that it's all right like to be sensitive, means that okay, it's safe. It's safe to feel all this like energies fluctuating around you and all. Yeah, because so for example, Greya may depend on Fiona to help her feel safe. So if Fiona is very jumpy herself, then Greya will be worse. Okay, so that's why it's a necessary for her to embrace the fact that she's like sensitive and that it's okay, it's safe to be. That's why I was connecting her not just with Fiona but also Fiona's guides, but also her own guides, so that at least there's like triple layer protection then she feels like, okay, it's like if Fiona is jumpy, at least there's still like her own guides and Fiona's guides or something. Yeah.
And I think Fiona had some experience, right, with I think Greya seeing your guides or her guides or something like that.
Yeah, I think my cat cooler than me, yeah. Like I haven't even seen my guides yet, and my cat already sees don't know how many things, and she's connected to more things than I am. It was super random because I haven't got the report yet, and it was just me playing with her. And then after that, she because I know like sometimes when she's quite sensitive, so the moment like the door open, it's not even my door, but like some other neighbor's door open, she will like be on the alert mode. So this time that she like got a bit look like she look at me first, then she look at something else, then she look at me, then she look at something else. I'm like, what? And then I was like, but she was just staring into space and she was calm. So I was like, what are you seeing that I'm not? So can you tell me? But in the end, I got a feeling that she maybe see entity, but it doesn't feel like entity lah. So
Because she was calm, right?
Yeah, she was calm. So then after that, when Amy sent me the report, like, I think she has seen something that I didn't see.
Yeah. And then, so anyhow, what can you comment about like energetic progression in terms of like the first time to the second time when you see her energy?
Okay, so between the first time and the second time, what I can see is that Fiona is quite diligent in helping to do the energy healing on Greya because there is more stability, and I can see that Greya seems to respond to energy like better. Okay. As in respond, not just respond to energies, meaning like when I connected her like with her guides and with like Fiona's guides and with Fiona, her energy accepted it like much more easily. Yeah. So that's why so I think that there is like a good improvement, but a lot of it is definitely because Fiona is very diligent in sticking to the recommendations.
Cool.
I do more things for her than for myself.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you sign up for the distance healing for yourself, this one?
Nope.
Oh dear. Hey, remember the report here says that you need to
I know,
work on
right?
it.
When Amy sent me this, she's like, ha ha ha, it's very familiar, this report.
So for cat or for human? Okay, anyway.
Actually, it might help if, for example, both Fiona and Greya have like the session, so that Fiona also work your energy also gets cleared, so that you're in the best condition when you're working on Greya. Yeah.
Okay, this is we also signed Mira and Maya up for distant healing. So Ling, would you like to?
I have so many questions. Oh my god. Okay, so for Mira, Ami cleared energies around her pulmonary and cardiovascular systems that are slightly congested. So previously she already had this heart and lung condition, right? I guess they are still slightly congested. Infused positive healing energies to help enhance her self-healing abilities and grounded her energies and reconnected her to nature so she can draw strength from Mother Earth for healing. So send new moon blessings to help love herself as her owners love her, to practice self-compassion and find peace within herself. Wow.
So okay, this is I know it's a human question, but does that mean that she don't love herself as we love her? That means it's lesser than we love her.
Okay. So both in humans and animals, right? The fact that there is some issue with the lungs, right, means that there is a weaker will to live. Okay. So most human clients and animal clients that I worked on, if there's an issue with the lungs, sometimes they are slowly losing the will to live. So in Mira's case, a lot of it is hereditary.
okay, which is why we say there's probably trauma in the womb, like if people can remember from the previous like report, okay. But because she's like a kitten, right? It's not possible. There's a limit to how much energy you can sort of like pump into her. So that's why it is necessary to sort of like enhance her self-healing like abilities, you know. But in order for her self-healing abilities to be like activate like properly, she has to feel like it is worth her while to continue living like.
Oh man.
So feeling worth your while to continue living does not sort of like until other people love you, then you want to continue living. Ultimately, it's about loving like yourself. Yeah. So you can't like so with like pets, right, and animals, you can't like tell them, okay, you got to practice self-love. But anyway, we found also like with humans that we can tell them all we want that you should practice self-love, but actually not many people, they logically think, yes, I know, but then actions may not follow it. Okay. So that's why we kind of try to anchor it into the energies and also then we use like the owners, that means your Eileen and Lightling, your actions to give her a point of reference, you know. So it's like you sayang her, she should also sayang herself, something like that. Okay. And then because the thing is that, right, if sometimes if owners sort of like over give to like kittens and over take care of them, right, especially if there is already like pre-existing conditions, you may actually weaken like her. Okay, so I'll give you an example. So let's say, for example, the kitten is like weak like from birth. Okay, then instead of letting the kitten run around so that like, you know, it strengthen like herself like and her like physique, right? You keep carrying her around. So you keep carrying her around. Actually, you're weakening her physique because she doesn't have a chance to like run around. You see? So because of that, we always have to. I advocate like a balance. I mean, don't overdo things like for like your pets. You also need to allow them the space. It's very much like bringing up kids like that. Yeah. But the thing is that why the self-compassion thing comes out is because there is, because of that like energy that I keep getting like from her, almost like whether she deserves to live or not now. You know, so that's why practicing self-compassion or like programming this into like her energy helps, because you can say it to her, but she won't understand her. Yeah.
Oh my God! She's here with me right now.
Yeah.
You must love yourself.
Yeah, but peace, right, is because in the event, I think like actually with like pets and everything, it is necessary to also help them to feel that whatever choice they make is okay. So why, apart from self-compassion and peace, is also the peace is to tell her that whatever choice that she makes, it will actually be okay with everybody concerned, you know, whether she stays or she doesn't. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I think we can do that. Actually, right, on that note, Mira did something interesting in the last week. So she went to my table and there was a stack of Isis tarot cards. And then she picked out the card that says "A Miracle in Isis Healing" card. And then she went to my wealth bowl and she picked out the Merkaba strawberry quartz. And then both of us just look at each other like, did she just pick out a crystal? Faster Google which crystal, what meaning, what does it do? Yeah. And then Eileen went to find one crystal and put in her little sleeping area.
It's a strawberry quartz.
Yeah. So actually most like animals and pets, if given a chance, they can like do all this kind of things, this spiritual stuff that everybody thinks like is very like incredible, but it's actually quite natural to them. Okay. I don't know if you all have seen like, you know, like there have been fortune tellers and everything, they use like cockatoos or parrots or something to pick cards and stuff. There's much the same like theory. Yeah. But with like Mira, I think because of the condition that she's in and her responsiveness to actually energies, she will also be attracted to like healing aids like cards and crystals and all that. So it's good to like, maybe every week you should let her try and pick a different crystal, because the crystal might like be, different crystals might like be catering to her different need like every week. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
we were just saying we have like a little buffet, so we take out all our crystals, then there's a crystal of the week, then they can go and play with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maya's energy report. Go Ling.
For Maya, Ami grounded her energies to help her refocus her scattered mind so she can focus on evolving her energies and spirituality. It's true because she does have ADHD.
Do you know, like, before I received this report, right, I was just having a conversation with Ling. I was like, does she have ADHD? How come, right, she one time want to play 4-5 toys? Whereas when you look at Mira, if she's focused on getting a ball, she will go and try and get the ball. Then after that, then she move on to maybe another thing. Whereas Maya cannot seem to like focus. Then I even Googled, do cats get ADHD? Apparently, it's very hard to tell lah.
Also, at the same time, right, I asked Eileen, I was like, are you feeling restless? That's why the kitten is feeling restless.
I mean, does one of us have scattered mind?
Not at this moment. No. Not at this moment. So whatever Maya is going through, it's not because of the two of you.
Yeah.
It's just her.
It's just her own scattered mind.
Yeah.
Okay. This next part is interesting. Infuse positive energies to help her connect with the universe, her own guides, and also her psychic abilities. Please note that she seems to have had interactions with certain entities. So we've got a lot of questions. Eileen, you want to start with your questions?
When you say entities, they are guides, right? Not like...
No. It's like
entities.
Because her energy is very curious. Okay, so curiosity may kill the cat. I think what has happened is that because we found I found like foreign energies like in her energy field, but but not like not enough to be like an attachment or whatever, but kind of like more she had an encounter or something. And there are like different types of like energy, like quite diverse. So I think like she's being curious and maybe like exploring, or maybe even trying to interact like with different entities that maybe pass through your house or something.
Oh,
as well as maybe guides and stuff. Yeah.
Right.
Is this something to be concerned of, or just let her be?
No, so as long as she doesn't seem to be freaked out by it, or if you did not have any incident where she's like really freaked out, then it's actually fine. I mean, cats are actually known to be able to see things, so there's no serious like sort of like concern, unless like you find like she's suddenly trying to attack something, or she's like super aggressive about like a piece of air or something. Maybe then y'all may want to see what's happening. Yeah.
Okay, I have a question. She has her own guides. So all cats have their own guides. Are they similar to human guides?
Yes and no. Yes and no. Okay, because humans have a range of like guides, including elementals. So for like cats, like so far what I've observed is that cats can have sometimes other like animal guides, which sometimes are also variations of cats. Okay, and also like they can have like angels. Okay, and sometimes they can also like have like elementals as like guides, so like things like fairies and stuff like that. Yeah. So but the thing is that when we say like her own guides, I think for pets, their guides are actually more fluid than humans. Yeah, maybe because they don't have so much issues or prolonged issues that they have to work on.
Okay. She has psychic abilities. Do kitties have ability analysis?
Yeah.
Can consider trying lah. I never done it for any cat before, but if can do on human, I'm sure can do on cat. Yeah. But for psychic abilities like humans, it will vary from cat to cat lah. Yeah.
Oh, so like some cats are just more psychic than other cats, so to speak. Lah.
Generally, I find that most of the cats that I've encountered anyway have been pretty psychic, but just different degrees.
Okay.
Yeah.
And also, yeah.
Send new moon blessings to anchor an attitude of gratitude and help her share her happiness, abilities, and joy, as that can bring hope to those around her, especially Mira.
No wonder she's been sweeter recently.
Okay.
And less sort of catitude-ish with everything. And she also like sometimes they like to sleep separately, but she always try to sleep with Mira. And today when Ling was meditating, she actually went to sleep on top of her chest. But that one don't know healing or clearing. That one very hard to say. That's why we have today's session.
I played Ermi's grounding meditation, and then she, from next to me, she started to climb, sit on me, and then she sat on my chest. And then mid meditation, I was like, "There's a weight on my chest."
Yeah. They respond actually to sounds and everything. But why I wrote this for Maya is because Maya has healing abilities, I believe. But because she's a kitten, I don't know whether she is aware that that her energy can also help Mira's healing as well. And because what I've noticed is that for a lot of my clients who have more than one cat in their house, if one cat is sick, right, the other cats actually, these are full-grown cats that we're talking about. They actually do help or give or show love and care or concern, to the sick cat, to sort of help support the energy. Yeah. So here, because they're kittens, right, it's actually good to try to see if Maya can learn to do that, because compared to, let's say, a human doing healing on Mira, her energy may actually be more helpful.
Okay. So we support Maya, support Mira, something like that.
You can support them both, and then and then just leave Maya to do whatever she feels like doing with Mira, because anyway you can't force her to be you can't say, okay, Maya, every day you have to give 5 minutes healing to Mira. I mean, you can't do that, So it's just let it be. But you can, when you work, let's say for example, when you work on Maya, you can also say, okay, you have to learn to share, because you're healthy and you're you have strong energies, things like that. So you can set that intention and then see if she might respond to it.
Oh, so cool. Yeah, we can try that. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, can you help me, because this cat is, I don't know what. Maybe we can move to the demo since she's
Oh, she lagged.
Move to the demo and then she hung.
Yeah. Something funny.
She said something happened to her and she need help, and then she hung with the cat.
Yeah. Oh, I think Mira might be meowing at her.
And she's meowing at me. And then Ling was supposed to take Mira, and then for some reason Mira chonged up to my room and Maya went down. So I think they want to exchange people.
Yeah, probably. Okay. So if you are cats, I can. Does everybody have their cat on your lap?
I definitely have my cat on my table.
Okay, on your table, on your lap.
Yeah, I have it on my table.
Okay.
Mira, you want to chill
out?
out?
Now have Greer with her. Greer is running around. Oh. Okay. Okay. If your cat prefers to be on the floor, you can sit on the floor and work on her.
My cat is 1.5 meters away from me. She's by the window.
She doesn't want to sit on your lap.
She won't sit. She won't sit still for a while.
Oh, okay. Then maybe you can go. Okay, so maybe y'all can try. I just give you the instructions and then you all try it. Okay. So today we're going to work on, because it's a short demo, we're going to work, otherwise it'll be very boring for the people watching. We will do a very short one, okay? So we work on actually the throat chakra of your cat, so that, and also to bond, so that you can try to establish some kind of telepathic communication with your cat, okay? Telepathic communication, okay? This is a start, okay?
Okay. I don't think Mira has problems with her throat chakra, but okay.
I
No,
don't think
the
we're here too.
idea is to establish telepathic communication, either clearing the throat chakra, or if there's no issue with the throat chakra, you can establish that communication. Yeah. So you can place one hand on the back of the neck, and then the other hand underneath the throat. Okay, then just gently, not like you're trying to strangle them, okay? Just place your hands like very lightly, okay? And then just breathe in and out, okay? If you find that they are feeling a little bit like restless, then the hand that's on top can just lightly stroke, okay? And just lightly stroke. And then make sure your own breathing is calm, okay? And then just the onus, just clear your mind. Okay. And then just feel blue energy coming out from your palms, going into the throat of your lovely cat. And then when you are ready, just visualize a blue light connecting your own throat chakra to that of your cat. Okay. If your cat decides to run away from you, you can still connect. Just imagine a blue line from your throat going to your cat. Okay, if it helps, you can close your eyes. Okay, don't be discouraged if your cat runs away from you, because cats, you can't really control them anyway. So just imagine a line from like your throat, a blue light connecting with the throat chakra of your cat. Okay. When you connect, if your cat actually starts to mew, she may be trying to communicate with you. Then just close your eyes and just see what is it that she is trying to say to you. And see if any messages enter your mind. And then express the intention that your cat can tell you anything that she wants, and you'll be there to listen. Okay, and then whenever you're ready, you can allow the connection to just fade, but know that you can reconnect anytime. Okay. So this exercise is not the most difficult, but it's also not so easy. It requires for your own energy actually to be quite calm, you know. And also the difficulty of connection will depend on whether you have often tried to connect with your cat or not. Yeah. But of course, if your cat have existing sort of issues, it may be a little bit harder. So don't be discouraged. You may want to actually try doing this every day or every 2 days or something. And you may find that after a while, right, they actually start to be able to understand what you want from them. And you may also be able to know what they want from you.
Just now someone's cat meow, right? I wonder, besides Mira, because Mira was consistently meowing, was it Greer?
Yeah, it was Greer.
So Greer was trying to communicate with you?
But she's always talking.
For Fiona, you may want to connect your throat chakras more so that when she meows, you can actually understand a little bit of what she's trying to convey to you.
I think we need to connect with Mira more, because I think she feels like maybe we cannot understand her, so she actually started nibbling. Because it's a desperate listen, I'm trying to tell you this, right?
Yeah, but we don't understand the language.
Yeah, but maybe I do feel that maybe she's hungry and I need to give her food soon.
No, 1 more hour.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Maya actually woke up. She was sleeping quite soundly, and then once I put my hand under and when I sent energy in, she woke up. Then after that she ran away. Maya. Yeah. Then now she's back. So sometimes when we send energy, we do healing for her or what, if it's too much, she actually shifts away, or if she's not comfortable, she also shifts away. She's quite sensitive. Yeah.
If you find that your cat find that energy is too much, you can actually place your palms further away. That means instead of directly being in contact, your palms can actually be a distance away. Yeah.
Okay.
It might be more comfortable for them actually. Yeah.
I think so. So because I realized Greer doesn't like anything around her throat. I try to put what's it called, the chain or what? Not chain, but collar. Yeah.
The chain.
I
can't even think of the word. Yeah, when I try to put collar, then she's she doesn't like anything around her neck.
You may have congestion around the throat chakra. Yeah. So putting a collar may make her feel like she's being restricted unnecessarily, so that's why she may be resistant to it.
Story of my life.
Yeah. Maybe Link can help me promote the workshop, which you can learn more about the cat energy, because I'm getting nibbled big time.
Yeah, but the font is very small, so I'm trying to read it.
Okay, let me see if I can make it bigger. There you go.
Yeah, it's much better. It's a little bit blurry though. I don't know if it's just on. Okay, yeah, it's okay. So we're gonna have an energy healing for cats workshop. Energy healing for cats. So just now we had a little bit of a sneak preview of what it looks like, what can be done, and what we'll be doing in the workshop itself. So some of the other things we'll be learning will be the energetic system and chakras of your cat. So until recently, we realized that cats also have chakras like human beings. Yeah, so some of the other things will be learning about common issues that cause illness and behavioral issues in our cats. Also, easy methods to help the energy of our cats, and simple healing methods to heal your cat and strengthen your bonds. So yeah, please bring your cat along. If you don't have a cat and you want to attend the workshop, also can. But preferable to have your own cat lah. Yeah.
So weird, don't bring your own cat. Now say some cat's energy too strong. Okay. Cheryl, do you have any questions with regards to, I don't know, your cat being deaf and how? Actually, they can just do it normal energy healing, I guess.
Yeah, but my cat she's a bit Chibai, right? So when we walk around, she'll follow us all over the place, which is very cute. But when we want to like show affection to her, like just now I was trying to do the energy healing, whatever, she'll walk away. But maybe she's grumpy today because we had to put the ear mic medicine in her ear. She really hated it lah. So I mean, the last time I think I asked you before, like, she doesn't like to be carried. So recently we've been trying to like hold her close to the ground, like at least some part of her body is touching the ground. But she still struggles. I think there's a little bit of improvement, just a bit. But it's still, yeah. So I'm not sure what's going on for that.
Okay, so if the cat doesn't trust you yet, they won't allow you to carry them. Because to carry them, you have access to their underbelly, which is actually a vulnerable like a spotlight for them. Okay, so they will resist like it. Okay, so the thing is that it's important actually to try to energetically bond like with the cat, so that the cat starts to be she starts to be comfortable like with you. But in order for that to happen, like maybe your own energy has to be like calm. Okay, so like in your house, ideally, if your energy is calmer, and then and actually silence works. Silence works, and if you need to like talk like to her, then use try to lower like your voice.
She's deaf.
No, but they will respond to the vibrations. So they are more sensitive than actually like humans. So basically what happens is that even when like they're deaf, right, they can feel the vibrations like in the air. So most cats actually don't respond well to very high pitches of high pitched sounds. So if you are trying to sort of like so you can still talk to her, because even though she cannot hear exactly the words, she can feel actually a vibration, and she can definitely feel the intention behind what is it that you're saying. So if you're saying like nice, kind words, and then actually she can feel calmer, and not just she feel calmer. You will probably because to be able to say like those kind of words in that kind of tone, you yourself will also feel more grounded and calm. So therefore, she will also feel more calm and like grounded, and then you can like sort of like reach out and like touch her. So the thing is that if she resists your touch, right, maybe what you can do is touch her where she can see you first. Okay. So for example, like try touching her front paw, or like try sort of like holding like your hand up in front of her, just a distance away, and see if she actually like responds. So it's especially when like a cat like is deaf and had undergone like quite a lot of trauma, it may not be actually so easy for them to sort of like open up like to you.
Okay. Cheryl sign up for energy healing for cats.
Yeah, I suspect because she was abandoned a couple of times, right? We don't even know who the original owner was. So maybe that's why she tends to she feels a bit worried or panicky whenever we walk away. Then she will follow. So we're not. So she likes to like go into the storeroom and right? But we're not worried anymore because we realize she thrives on like being around us. So when we walk away, she'll just follow. We don't have to worry about her like hiding somewhere and just refusing. She will, but I guess she's trying to say something to us and I don't understand it, because sometimes at night she sleeps very peacefully on our legs, right? And sometimes she's screaming her head off, and I don't know what she actually wants. Yeah. So
I think so maybe you can try and connect your throat chakra to hers. Then maybe whenever she's like screaming, certain thoughts or words may come into your mind, and then you will know what she's like trying to communicate like to you. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think Fiona said that Nor has a question.
Yeah. Nor says, can I redirect all the energies for the cat for myself?
AKA self-love.
Meaning what? As in like all the energies that he's going to use to heal the cat for himself? Yes. But not to, because this is like like a little bit sort of like suggestive. So if this question is whether he can energy vampire the cat, then no. Yeah.
Why would you want to do that? No.
Why would you want to do that? No.
Yeah. But if like he's saying that, you know, can he like redirect the energies that he's using to heal the cat on himself, then yes, by all means.
Not say scared. Cannot energy vampire the cat. So evil.
Lisa.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, I think that's Ling.
One more thing before we forget, right? So the workshop, 40% of the proceeds will go to charity, and then Amelia actually have selected a charity, which is the Kitten Sanctuary Singapore. Yeah, we'll send more information on that as well. But I checked out the page. I really, really like it because they're very transparent about their rates. They also have a Give.Asia campaign going on. So I think it's really great that, you know, if anyone is interested to come to do energy healing, you learn more about your cat, you learn more about yourself, and also at the same time, you're giving to a really, really good charity. Yeah. So that's that. Yeah. Any more questions, everyone, on your kitties? I think today was very fun. Like I never knew how to connect. We could like connect and like sort of like throat chakra to throat chakra. Because I always thought like, you know, when owners mew, we always laugh when Fiona says she has conversations with Greya because she knows instinctively exactly what Greya's trying to say all the time. And then she say Greya will argue with her, which I think is hilarious.
Yeah, I like how like Mira is only now quiet and resting after the energy healing thing. Maybe just now too much energy from me. Maybe I need to like tone down or something. Yeah.
Yeah. I think maybe Mira wanted to join the live.
Yeah, I think she wanted to say some
Got
stuff.
something to say.
But yeah, that's about it, right?
I think that's it from
let me
us.
see. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So thank you, everybody. Thank you, Fiona, for sharing. Thank you, Cheryl, for sharing. Thank you,
Thank you
Lee.
for having me.
Thank you to all the cats.
Thank you.
Love and like to all the cats too.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.